its slumber. Feast your eyes on our illustrious prince and princess, eager to devour your souls. And their court of phantoms, excited to dine on their leftovers. Mark my words, you cannot escape our grasp. We can feel your fear. Prepare thyselves to confront thine inevitable fate. Because tonight, we feast on fear.
Alright everyone, we're back at Halloween Horror Nights and we've got a ton of mazes to go through, some foods as well. The first one we're going to go through, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Dustin, your thoughts?
Oh, I'm excited to see how they turn this into a maze. And honestly, anytime they turn a movie into a maze, I love it, especially something like Ghostbusters. I want to see how they do the proton packs. I'm just excited to see all the special effects come to life.
So come with us. Oh my god, already. Whoa. Ah! Oh god. Ah!
What in tarnation?
Oh my god. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Ready.
Oh wow.
This is long.
Oh, Slimer! Oh my god! Oh! I'm caught. Okay. Just got out of the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire maze. It actually exceeded my expectations. The scares were popping, and especially on a hot day. Right now, just to give you a little bit of insight, it's 102 degrees in Southern California right now, and those scarecrows are killing it in the maze. It was so good. The special effects were great. The lighting, set design, everything was like really popping. And it just, like, I honestly was not expecting it to be that scary. And there were parts, I'm sure you've already seen the video, that really got me to jump.
And I love just the way everything looked, the way that even though it was like lit, but it was like glowing very well. I love the way everything just looks so supernatural. I love the way they did the proton packs. This was a really fun maze.
On to the next.
Things. They can possess our bodies.
Oh, crap. Ah! Oh, jeez. Jeez.
He's coming. He's coming.
Don't you dare!
Shh. Ah! that Insidious maze was really tough to kind of go through. There were a lot of curtains that you had to walk through, and they got me scared a few times, but I felt like there really wasn't much there in the way of sets or things to really see besides some of the good jump scares.
See, here's the thing, like, I think the opposite. I think there was a lot to see, but they did do a lot of those, like, elbow turns. I call them elbow turns, like sharp turns, and a lot of curtains, which I think as an experience, if you're walking through it, I think you're going to like it because it gives you a little bit of that apprehension of, like, do I want to go into the next room? Do I want to touch these curtains? But for, like, a production side of things, filming it, it made it harder to capture. So I'm actually not sure how much you guys were able to see in that video, so we apologize for that. But it also, like, I don't know, I showed it to Dustin because they've had Insidious here before, and it was, like, super scary. And this one, I just, like, I mean, one or two made me scream out loud. Like, that was good in the beginning. And then the rest, I was just like, I don't know. It could also be like timing, like if the performers, sometimes they are switching through. Anyways, that's besides the point.
One effect that did work on me, though, were the little invisible strings that make you feel like you're walking through spider webs, and I was like, in one of them. So that works very well. Okay,
I think the next one we're going to go into is A Quiet Place. Super excited for this one because they're going to be using American Sign Language and just a very different, like, experience through it. So let's go and take a look. See you on the other side.
Good luck, Wendy.
You too.
It was great out here. I know.
Oh, say hi to Molly. Checked out the list. This was one of my most anticipated mazes this year. The sound design in it is absolutely, like, it's so good.
Yeah, I love the way it looked. I love the way it sounded. I love the sets. The thing is, I have to admit, this wasn't very scary because you saw most of the scares coming from a mile away, but it was just so cool to see the creatures moving and to come at you, to where even if you're looking right at it and then it comes at you, you still get a little,
You know, the thing is, for me, like, while, like, it wasn't like pop, jump scare, like a scare in your face scary, the sound effects were very effective for me. Like the clicking, that kind of like growly sound, I don't super love. So whenever it would, like, kind of like do the jump scare thing with the sound and be really loud, I would be like, oh my god. But obviously you guys didn't see me on camera. It's a beautifully designed maze, absolutely worth walking through. And also for, like, very hot Southern California, this one has AC because it's in the old Walking Dead attraction. So there's a little bit of air. Really well done, and props to all those characters. Yeah, as they said, that was good.
You may not know my name, amigos míos, but we have met before, and we will meet again. Siempre cobra sus deudas. The devil always collects his debts.
I don't like it. Which one do I go through? Oh my god! Oh no, 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 no. Oh, you're just a person. Oh God. Ah! Oh, I don't like it. Oh my God. 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 Okay, we're okay. Oh my gosh.
There's a reason. It's going to come and eat you.
Oh my God. I don't like the hallways. I don't like the hallway. Oh, and there's children and hands. Oh! Ah! Nope, 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 nope. There's intestines and bones. Oh my God, no! That's a doll or something. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah! Oh my God! Is this the end? No, it's not the end. Is this the end? Okay. We just got out of the Latin America Monstruos. This is the second time that we've had it. Here at the park, they had it last year too, and it was one of our favorites. And this year, it's already on already my top 3. I don't know what the other 2 is on my top 3 yet, and I'm not saying this is number 1, but it scared the bejesus out of me. The scares were popping. They were so good. The bigger monster, like the set pieces, the smaller ones. There was a doll. I don't even think I looked at her like long enough because I was like, I need to leave immediately.
Oh, yeah, this one was actually really hard for me to film because I was being so scared on some of these jump scares, and the way the sets look and the costumes too were just absolutely terrifying. This was a great maze. You know what? Last year, this one was my favorite. I think it's going to be my favorite again this year. Top
3, baby. Let's go. And also, it exits you out onto Paris Street, as you can see behind us. Show this year, and it's at the DreamWorks Theater. So last year, this is where kind of a lot of the Blumhouse IPs was housed. So like Five Nights at Freddy's, Megan, The Black Phone, Freaky.
So he does want me to ask you to practice saying it. Bear with me, but let's do it anyway. If you don't, you die. Wow, that really sucked. Yeah. If you don't, you die. You guys are awful. You're all gonna get murdered. News from our producer. There may have been a little altercation with Chucky, and we will not be having a guest at tonight's show.
So essentially, the interactive part of the Late Night with Chucky show is that you scan this QR code and guests can submit questions that'll be answered in real time by Chucky.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience at Halloween Horror Nights, welcome to Late Night with Chucky!
Hello and welcome everybody, how you doing tonight? Everybody welcome Chucky!
Why hello, Matt.
Hi Chucky. Hi Chucky. We're going to take questions from the audience because of that unfortunate accident that happened to our guest.
Not unfortunate for me.
Yeah. Amanda wants to know, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be?
Amanda. Right. My superpower would be super honing abilities. So I could find the most pathetic cretin available to stab and kill.
Oh, no, okay.
It could be a strangle as well.
Kiss, marry, kill. The Nun, Megan, and Annabelle.
Wow. Well, thank you for your interest in my sex life. I'd have to kill Megan, get her out of here.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll kill the Nun too, because that's a twofer since it's sacrilegious. And I'll kill Annabelle also.
Well, Chucky, that's not really how the game goes.
Oh, that's how the game goes now, Matt.
Oh, okay.
Wanna
Ooh,
play?
okay. What is your favorite weapon?
A knife. A true classic never goes out of style. But these dum-dums are tired of hearing about it. They want to see it. Am I right?
No. Universal legal can only cover one body a night, so we've already met that course.
Ah, you want to see a killing demonstration. Am I right?
No, Chucky, Diane, our producer is in my ear. She is saying that we cannot do that, so no. No.
Our producer is starting to annoy me, Matt. You know what happens when I get annoyed.
Oh, that is a red wash. This never ends well.
It ends well for me. Thank you, dummies, for coming to talk about me. Make sure to watch Chucky streaming on Peacock.
Hey, is this a promo?
You bet your ass it is. This has been Late Night with Chucky. Signing off.
What the heck?
We just saw the Late Night with Chucky show. Dustin, what did you think?
Honestly, I thought it was better than it's better than I thought it was going to be. We saw some of the ones, like footage from Florida.
We're so red. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, it's kind of fitting too. But I saw some of the footage from Florida, and I was like, oh, you know what, let's skip this one. We don't need to see it. But it was like pretty much walk right on. We were able to see the first show. It was a lot funnier. I liked this one a lot better than what we saw from Florida. And I think this is actually one that would be fun to go see.
And like, not to knock Florida, like, you know, it's not a competition. It's all Universal. It's all family, right? But I think a lot has to do with the host who's feeding the questions to Chucky and how much they can sort of like ad-lib and vibe with Chucky, and like they really had a really good vibe going for that show, and I think that's what made it work, because like I chuckled out loud a couple of times. The video that we saw, it's just, you know, they were picking the audience jokes, and maybe it was the audience's question, because their questions were also kind of basic,
yeah,
and the
like,
ones we had
color.
Right, and like the one we had in our show were like there were a lot of things that they could play off, and they were good at it. So that's our thoughts on Late Night with Chucky. Also, like, if you're coming in, it's really hot and you need to sit in the AC, this is a show to do it. We're about to head down to Tram. This year is all Blumhouse. You don't get to walk through the Jupiter's Claim, the Nope stuff anymore, which is kind of sad because I really like doing that. But I guess it's going to be something different. So they're going to have like the Black Phone, the Megan, etc. this year. Yeah. Heading down to Tram, where this year it is all Blumhouse IPs. And no Nope this year. That is for the RIP tours only. I think there's always going to be a special place in my heart for Tram, because when I started working Halloween Horror Nights, that's where I started, and I did it for 2 years. So yeah, Tramily forever.
Hi, I'm Megan. Want to hang out?
Yes. Let's go, Chainsaws.
Oh, okay.
Say bye to Megan.
The way Tram is set up this year is you walk through the Megan portion first, and they have little scenes set up rather than have characters roaming around.
What are you? I've been asking myself the same question. Nailed it.
Oh.
What are you? I've been asking myself the same question. Nailed it. I have a new primary user. Me.
Megan, turn off! Megan, turn off!
That
is cool. Oh, and also like freestanding Megans. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Bad boys. They grow up to be bad men. Are you listening to me?
Oh, he's real! He's real! Entering the Purge area. So we just got back in from Tram. Like, I actually like how they set up this year, where you know, had like places to walk through, almost kind of like a mini maze, but they really built it out this year with the aesthetics, starting off with like Megan and then Black Phone. And those were good. But then we got to the Purge, and then I didn't like it.
Yeah, right after the Psycho House, I mean, it really did just become more like very bottleneck, and everyone was like shoulder to shoulder, and there wasn't much space. And yeah, at that part, it just didn't become enjoyable.
Yeah, you couldn't see the characters. They couldn't scare because they couldn't get through the people, and I don't know why that was such a problem, because I don't feel like that's ever been a problem in that area, so that's really interesting. But it's still worth checking out because of the Megan element, the Black Phone element. Those were really well done. And now we're going to go explore. There are 4 mazes in the lower lot, and we're going to go do those right now. Okay, we are walking into Eternal Bloodlines, and this is I believe the all-female maze. I've been looking forward to this. Super, super excited. I saw footage of it. They have the same one in Orlando. I saw footage of it. It looks amazing, so I can't wait to see and experience this one.
I'm looking forward to this one because, what is it called? Ordinary Adventure went through it in Florida, and it looked really good. So I'm excited to see this one.
I was given this name by my father. It means protector of mankind, valley of light. But with my brother's death at the hands of Dracula's daughter, darkness has fallen, and our bloodline is dying out. But as God is my witness, I will take my revenge. I will destroy Dracula's vile progeny and all the monsters she controls. I will avenge your death, my brother, or I will die trying.
Dracula's bride has brought me to this place.
Last of the Van Hels.
Monster and monster hunter. Together we embarked on a fateful journey.
Many paths.
To sever the bloodline, aim for the heart. To sever the
beautiful maze. Sever the heart. Oh, she's real. Maze was a lot of fun, and I think especially the storyline was really like cut and clear, that it was like the monster hunter and the monster teaming up to hunt. Like that was really cool, and the narrator throughout the maze. So it was, I feel like it's like more like a theatrical narrative storytelling than like a scary maze. Though there were, and you guys already saw it, there were very good scares in there, because there was some that I like didn't anticipate, and it got me really good.
I thought it was good. I liked that. I did get a little annoyed by some of the lines that were recorded that repeated over and over and over again. The sets
think
were
of
cool.
how the characters would feel, because they have to listen to that all the entire run. Anyway,
and I feel like some of this, like they were a little thin on characters because it's really hot. So I feel like some of them might have been taken out. But overall, it was still a good maze. It was still fun. But I feel like there was just some things that were just a little lacking.
So we are about to head into the Dead Exposure Death Valley. This is a original maze this year, and I really don't know what to expect, but I love original mazes.
Oh yeah, being able to kind of like just take an idea and run with it. It looks like it's kind of like a nuclear zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
So let's go find out.
All right.
Right away.
You're already hit with the smells. Oh, zombie monkeys. Oh, that's messed up. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, but the smell. For an original generic maze, I thought that was pretty good. I thought it had some good scares. I thought it had some good effects. I really liked when they have a lot of character, I mean, a lot of like dummies in there, and you have to figure out which one's the real one. That's always a good scare for me.
Yeah, and I think for me, the scares were real good. It was like, you know, obviously original character design, and the like the radiation barrels and stuff, like how it lights up, the neon looks really cool. And I like that there's like different temperaments. There's like the cold room, the which is my favorite because it's hot today, and then you also have like the experiments that they were doing, which was like so gruesome and so messed up. That was a lot of fun.
And the stinky rooms.
And the stinky room. The next maze we're going to is Texas Chainsaw, which has been a repeat. It's been, I feel like it's a classic.
It's a staple almost here at Universal.
Yeah.
And every time that they've done it, it's always been really good.
Yes.
So I
the
think
smells. It's like very intense scents in that maze. So something to look forward to. And we also heard that it's like a culmination of all the Texas Chainsaw. So I don't even know the storylines like that well.
The best parts of each movie sounds good to me.
Tracks drying up after the wars. We was destitute. But you can always find meat if you know where to look.
touch these. Oh, that's so gross. Oh!
Leatherface, don't you make more work for me!
I feel like some of the things that's happening a lot in these mazes is that since it's so hot, there are a lot of spots that are being missed, that there are a lot of vacant spaces because they've taken out the actors because they need to have a little bit of a rest. But still, this maze still has a lot of cool sets and it looks really fun. And some of them are really grotesque. I think this is the one that probably grossed me out the most.
Yeah, it also felt like the longest one to walk. And I don't know if it's because, so this is also the longest we've waited for a maze. We do have like the express on our passes, but it felt like it was the longest wait. And it also felt like the longest walkthrough. I thought the production design was really good, but like Texas Chainsaw, they've always done a really good job with it, as well with the smell. We already kind of talked about that. Really grotesque set pieces, really solid performers. I had fun with it. Is it like one of my favorites? No, but is it a classic? Absolutely. All right, we're about to head to the last maze of the night, which is The Weeknd. Back again, I think it's just called The Weeknd. I had a lot of fun with The Weeknd maze last year. It was like his music video concepts, his music all throughout. Like, I'm not even like that big of a fan of like The Weeknd. I don't like seek out his music to play, but like he has some hits. And like aesthetically, the maze is, I wouldn't say scary, but it's a lot of fun. It's very sexy.
Yeah, and also just the ideas that they took off of some of pop culture in the last one. I thought it was an interesting take on a lot of making them horror-ish.
So let's go ahead and get into The Weeknd's maze.
I've spoken of the broadcast.
This one opens too!
Don't worry. We'll be there to hold your hand and guide you through this painless transition.
That's creepy. Oh yeah, the eyeballs freaks me out. I don't like it. I don't like, oh my god, I don't like this. Oh god, I don't like it. No, 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 no! I knew that was gonna be it. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I actually am so glad that it worked out that the Weeknd maze was our last maze. I feel like it rejuvenized, like it gave me more energy because it was fun, it was creative. That eyeball room really freaked me. I think of all the rooms, the eyeball room got me like really creeped out because they do the thing where, you know, you don't know which eyeball is real or not, which one's gonna come flying at you.
Yeah, I think the eyeball room was the scariest one for me, but also, I mean, it just kept on changing and switching, and it was a different vibe in every single room. So it was really weird, very trippy.
Very fun.
Very fun, and also I think this is the longest maze out of all of them.
Yeah, and I think it has to do with a little bit of like, it's also like the longest, it wasn't even the longest wait, but it was a little bit of like bottleneck There's areas where they have kind of like you're walking towards the light, and that's where we would inevitably always bottleneck. So that was an interesting, like, I guess, like maze flow to be always in those areas. So I don't know if it's designed that way or whatnot, but production designs, characters were all really good. Was it like super scary? They got some good pops, but it doesn't, you know, it's not as good as like Latin American Monsters, because that's still top for me, but really a lot of fun to end the night on. So we crushed all the mazes, upper lot, lower lot, Tram, and now we need food to regain some of the energy back. So let's go and see what treats we can find. I really want to find that marshmallow.
That looks really good.
The Ghostbusters marshmallow.
Some barbecue.
Yeah, let's go. I also just want to note really quickly, it might be because it's the very top of the season. It might be because it's really hot in LA today. But all of the mazes, I think none of them really went over an hour for like general admission, which is kind of surprising because some of the popular ones tend to, you know, amp up and get to like that really long wait really quickly. And I just looked at the weekend maze, which is 25 minutes. I'll get Dustin to check on the app to see how long all the waits are. All right, well, we said we were gonna get food, and we're here at the s'mores place where they basically where they sell the Ghostbusters s'mores. Sold out, and it is 10:30. It is a little late, so I guess it's our bad. But like, we wanted to prioritize the mazes, you know. We'll find something else to eat though. That's okay. It's just a s'more that's a Stay Puft shaped at the end of it, but it's so cute. But also, this is like the only place out of the entire park that sells it. I think that may be a problem. If they have it somewhere else, like an upper lot, then yeah, it wouldn't have been sold out. So with that said, I guess we're gonna have to go and get something else. Womp womp.
So for dinner, we're going to Leatherface's barbecue, and we're getting Pam's brisket sandwich combo.
$23.99 plus tax, so it was like $25 and change. Comes with barbecue beans, and it's a tiny dollop of potato salad.
So small.
I just ate a bite of the potato salad, and it's really salty.
Oh, really? And 2 bites, and I think it's all gone.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's really salty.
Yeah, that's really salty.
Yeah, I don't super love that. And this is not starting well. This is not.
I know. I'm a little nervous.
All right, try the beans maybe.
Oh, is that what you wanted to?
No, is it salty?
Oh yeah.
No, fortunately they're not super salty. I mean, they're beans.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good. It's not dry. It's very well seasoned, very juicy. And then the sauce is really good on it too. I like this. This is a good get.
It's messy, but it's really good. I actually wasn't expecting this to be so good. I only got it because Dustin was really excited about this one. So I was like, sure, we'll get it.
I like my brisket.
But yeah, this is it almost makes up for not having the s'mores to eat. All right, so we're in line to get the She-Wolf's Midnight Delight Cheesecake. Essentially, it's a cheesecake on a stick. It's got some strawberry drizzles on it, powdered sugar. We were also hoping to get the Korean hot dog, but now I'm looking at the picture and I'm thinking, I don't need that. I don't need to spend $12.99 on that, but the cheesecake looks pretty good.
You never go wrong with fried cheesecake. You gotta dip it in the sauce.
Uh-oh. That's not a good taste.
The wrap that they use to put around this, like the puff pastry, is a little tough and chewy. And the cheesecake is very...
mushy?
Not just mushy, it's supposed to be mushy.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, it tastes funny.
Okay, should I try it?
Lynn, why don't you get, I need to get your opinion on this.
Okay,
I
sure.
also inhaled some of the powdered sugar.
My hand's full, so that's just gonna feed it to me. That's a big bite. The taste is good. The wrapping is a little bit too thick. I don't know how else they could do it to make it thinner. And then because it is deep fried, the cream cheese is gonna taste hot. Not cream cheese, sorry, the cheesecake. But there's not even a mushy consistency to it. It's just like a filling rather than like a little bit more of a cheesecakey feel, so that it's making it not taste like cheesecake. It's okay if you want a sweet treat. It's not the best, but the idea was there, and this was $11.99. If I was coming again, I think I'd try something else.
And the last thing we're doing tonight is to watch the Chainsaw Chaseout. What I like so much about the Chainsaw Chaseout at the end of the night is that they gather all the chainsaw folks from various mazes, Tram, Scare Zones, and they all essentially take over this street where everybody has to exit out. So it's a nice way to give the guests a final scare. And I just love this organized chaos that they have.
The night has come to an end. We just finished watching Chaseout, which I haven't done in a little while. It's just so much fun, really clean this year, and they're just like doing it in this heat, full running with a chainsaw. It's so hard, and their energy is so high. My energy is completely drained. All I did was walk through mazes. They had to perform through them. So with that said, let's recap some of our top favorite mazes.
Oh, I can tell you my number one right off
the same
the
as
bat.
yours, but go ahead.
My number one is Monstruos 2. I loved that maze. I think it is so well designed. I think it has such cool scares, such cool costume design. The sets and everything was amazing. The scares got me. So that is my number one. Probably runners up. I liked them just because it's one of my favorite properties, Ghostbusters. I liked how they did a lot of the special effects and the way that a lot of the like the ice ghost looked, I thought was really cool. Well, how about you? What was your number one and two?
You know, we don't normally have like the same ranking when it comes to mazes, but there's something, I guess this year, because that's my exact same choices for number one and number two. And I'm very surprised that the Ghostbusters is in the top three, because before I came, I kind of already was like, okay, Ghostbusters is gonna be pretty, but like it'll just be like pretty to look at, theatrics. But like there were some legit really good scares in that one. And then the next one I'm gonna have to say is, it's hard for me to choose between A Quiet Place or Insidious, because they're both big properties. I was looking forward to A Quiet Place more, but I think Insidious, the first half of the maze scared me more. The second half, there was like some like empty areas, but it was really good, really scary. And an honorable mention for the Weekend maze.
For me, yeah, I think the next up would have to have been A Quiet Place. Just because of the way the monsters looked, I thought that was awesome, and the sound design for that one was really good.
And there you have it. That is our evening for the 2024 Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you come, let us know which maze ended up being your favorite. What foods did you end up trying? Did you get the Stay Puft S'mores? Because we couldn't. And if you do, let us know how it is. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next video.